Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook out off.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. 20. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Steelers 56, Bills 41. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. T.J. Watt. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Allen being chased out left. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's going to take off with him. And out across midfield down to the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Tyson Alualu able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now Allen throwing on 3rd and long. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the 1st here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Allen to throw it. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
21-yard line.
Here's Zach Moss, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year a season ago.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Moss. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
But they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Just shy of the goal line.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
Dancing to his left. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo.
To number 11, Cole Beasley.
A 5-yard touchdown up past the 40-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
From the gun. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But it's going to be second down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over at their own 20. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And now here is another interception. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Steelers 63, Bills 48. Chris Boswell.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Roberts on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
A sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. No question that one stings a little extra because he had that first down. It would have been a fourth down conversion.
Love the effort. Love the maneuverability. Don't like the fact that he didn't bring the ball with him. And now it's going to go in the other direction.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 49 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Chase Claypool there to make... grab, and the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
71. Bills 48.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Roberts now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. On 1st down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Flush to his right. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun, Allen Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
First down, Bills.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. 14. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From midfield, here's Allen. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Allen hit. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Allen's throw is complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Stop taking
us. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Jesus in the belly of going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising, thinking what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Lemonade, lemonade.
Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Shut up for what? Shut up for what?
Lemonade, lemonade, lemonade. Quenching my inner rage. Lemonade, lemonade.
What?
Lemonade,
Shut up for what?
lemonade, lemonade, lemonade. Quenching my inner rage. Lemonade, lemonade.
What? Shut up for what?
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 180.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hey. Bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. At 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Here we go, here we go. Snickers.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Calais Campbell picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Back at
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Sliding out of the pocket. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
makes the score Steelers 7, Ravens nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10. At their own.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 26. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
For Willie Snead.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And the Raven first down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? It doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And that is incomplete.
He went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he drew...
And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Anthony Averett picks it. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top again. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool, 30 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Returning it, Justice Hill. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
That is definitely what we call a defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.